Hey guys, Ola Skeleton Wizard here. As many of you know, I do a bunch of my sketches for my animations on FLIPACLIP because it's faster. I always have one of my two phones in my pocket, at least, and it gives me something for my hands to do if I'm in a really boring class or just need to get my idea out quicker. It also helps when I'm sick. Cough, cough, silver spoons. This does, however, mean that there are a lot of sketches that aren't complete yet, and there are some that have some work done on the line art and everything that just aren't quite done. So I thought I would make a video going through the collection of various sketches that I had on my two phones to see what we got. I am also including, in the second part in particular, I'm going to be including some old videos, just so that, like, I can kind of refer to them when referring to these newer sketches, because the older videos sometimes have pieces that went into the newer sketches. For both your viewing pleasure and my sanity, most of the clips have been sped up a little bit. Some of them keep their original pitch, while others don't. It depends if the audio being its original pitch is important or not. And of course, we don't mind a little nightcore in this hub, do we? With all that out of the way, I thought, what better way to start this than by showing you the sketch for one of my favorite epic animatics that I'm working on, which is also a cover, Hold Them Down. For this one, there was some work done for the line art, so I did include it as well as the original sketch, as well as a clip of the original sketch audio versus the new final version of the cover that I did. Enjoy.
Whoever can string the old king's bow, and shoot through the axes cleanly, will be the new king. Sit down at the throne, and now up he has his wing. Where is he? Where is the man who can string this bow? Screw this competition, we've been here for hours. None of us can string this, we don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge, no more delays. Can't you guys see we're being played? This is how they hold us down while the throne gets colder. Hold us down while we slowly age. Hold us down while the boy gets bolder. Where in the hell is our pride and our rage? Here and now there's a chance for action. Here and now we can take control. Here and now burn it down to ashes. Channel the fire inside your soul. Haven't you noticed who's missing? Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he's on a diplomatic mission. I hear today he comes back to town. So I say we gather near beaches. I say we wait till he arrives. Then when he docks his ship we can breach it. Let us leave now, today we can strike. And hold him down till the boy stops shaking. While I slit his throat. Hold him down while he's slowly breaking. Pride, his trust, his faith and his bones. And the tiny pieces and the great below. And when the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will know. And when the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from breaking her bedroom door. Stop us from taking her love and more. And then we'll hold her down, it's open. Hold her down and get it taken. Hold her down, hammers for your time. Anybody could wait.
Hold Them Down was such a fun cover to do. It was so powerful to record, and was an interesting thing for my sweet mates at the time to hear from my room, that's for sure. I think my favorite part of this animatic and like the sketch that I was doing was specifically being able to bring in the other suitors, at least two of them, as like particularly villainous. In the original sketch, they weren't going to be as villainous as they ended up being, but when I started actually doing the line art, I'm like, I need to include these two because they're so perfect. But yeah, this next one is an unfinished sketch. It's like very recently started, actually, for Dangerous, one of my favorite songs from the Vengeance Saga. And there's a particular funny bit that I point out in it because is one of my favorite things that I did in it. So enjoy.
100 men, 600 deaths under my command, 'cause I had one goal in mind. No fleet, no band, only this raft that I made by hand. How will I reach my homeland? All you have to do is not open this bag. Hermes? Hello, old friend. So you're the one who talked to Calypso. Why are you here? You're being given final option. Consider this your one last chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Wash it away like the blood your hands have known. I know if you dance with faith, then I...
Yep, that was an Aeolus hand puppet being held by the god Hermes. This was a really random idea that came to my head to be like, oh, this would be really funny if it was just him messing with Odysseus with a friggin' hand puppet. I'm really excited to eventually finish that sketch because it is, again, one of my favorite songs. I did a painting for it when it first came out. Like, it was one of my favorite projects that I ever did in drawing across disciplines. The next one was going to be the Spooktober intro. It depends if I have time to actually ever finish it. If I don't, I don't. It's life. You're still getting your Spooktober videos. It's just you're not getting the intro. Of course, with the new and improved remix of the theme. So, enjoy that. So now, as you can see, it's very much in the early stages and not finished. But I am very proud of the music itself, the remix, since it has been like 2 years or 3 years. I think it's 2 years since we last did Spooktober. I thought it would make it like an epic orchestral something. But yeah, there will be, if I ever finish it, there will be more to it than that. This next one, I'm not actually going to tell you what it's for. I'll tell you the song. The song is Hero in Your Story by Vivi Marshy from the album Tales of the Lesbian Hunter. But I will not tell you what it's for because it is for a very important event that is coming up. Yeah. So, just stay tuned to figure out what that is. And no, this is not quite finished. It's super close to being finished. It's just... there's a couple more AUs I have to add, but enjoy what we have so far.
Wanna be the hero in your story, even when the script gets boring. I wanna go to read the final chapter, just to find out what comes after. 'Cause when the villain's finished, and there's nothing to defend, I wanna be the hero in your story, and see what happens past the end. I wanna be the one to make it out the cave alive. I wanna be the one against all every odds survive. Change within my breath, the fear upon my skin, 'cause I wanna be the one to make it back and by your side. Oh, oh. So hold your head up, darling, don't you cry. I wanna be the hero in your story, even when the script gets boring. I wanna go to read the final chapter, just to find out what comes after. 'Cause when the villain's finished, and there's nothing to defend, I wanna be the hero in your story, and see what happens past the end.
Of course, there just had to be a typo in it right near the end. No, that last one was not Kids on Brooms, as the text said that I cropped out. It was, in fact, One Night at Flumpty's, which is an AU I made ages and ages ago. Well, not ages, I guess 4 years is a pretty long time ago. Might have been a little bit less long ago. Yeah, as you can see, it's a big tribute to a bunch of my AUs. That's not like an event, it's just, that's what it is. The event it's for, again, stay tuned to figure out what that is, because I'm super excited for that day to come. And I'm really excited that I got to include all these different universes here. The next one that I'm showing is one that I started working on, I think in February as well, like when I did Silver Spoons, just after the Vengeance Saga came out as well. Originally I'd just done it with the original song from Epic, which was I Can Only Wonder, but then I decided I would change the lyrics a little bit just to be a little bit more suiting of the characters, and I would do the cover myself. With that being said, I then, while working on this video, I re-recorded it with some new, like, practices that I figured out while doing other voice acting stuff. So, enjoy this little Cookie Run Kingdom thing.
Oh, my child, look how much you've grown.
Oh, my girls are just joy I know. Many years ago I held you in my arms, a time has flown.
Whoa. Used to say I'd make the storm clouds cry. Used to say I'd capture wind and sky for you.
Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown.
Oh. I can't help but wonder what your world has been. The things you had to suffer, and the strength you hold within. All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. Many years we've wandered, but today we're not alone. You guys, I'm finally home. Oh, how much I long to see you. I wonder what this world could be if we all held each other with a bit more empathy. I can't help but feel like I led you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way? If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years. You might live forever,
But you can make it be.
but I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see. Very well.
This was, now I remember, it was started just before I started Silver Spoons. It was going to be one of the original debuts for, like, revealing the lore between, Pipeline, Punch Cookie, Golden Sunrise Cookie, or Ultra Sunrise Cookie, sorry, and, Sugar Glass Cookie. Sorry, my brain blanked there for a second. But yeah. Anyways, the next one is one that I've actually shown on my TikTok before. It is a sketch for CG5's, or a segment of CG5's Let Me In, the Murder Drone song. So, thusly, I did a Murder Drone cinematic for it. I was really proud of it because I did, like, actual full movement in the sketch on FLIPACLIP, and it looks really nice. So, like, please enjoy. It's quick, it's short, sweet, to the point, hence why I didn't actually speed this one up. Enjoy.
You will not
talk to me, so I'll take the place of the one you trusted. A new assembly, a host that had to be readjusted. Began lobotomy, but the short was invitation. So let's sort of this equation. I'm the solver, your salvation. Let me in.
I kind of treated this specific one as like a sort of animation test for the murder drones. The only project that I had been working on with the murder drones before that particular, had been Language of the Lost, and an animatic for Language of the Lost, which is another sketch that I had shown, or that I have shown on the channel previously. And this was like a, can I actually make them move like nice and smoothly? How would I animate certain bits of them, like flying? How would I animate tentacles? How would I animate someone being punched, sliding down a wall, passing out, so on and so forth? And that's how we ended up with Let Me In. The final one I will leave you with for this video, aka part 1, is my animatic, or my sketch for the animatic for the Underworld's World, as in the song The Underworld from Epic. This one I had started originally on the same phone that I ended up finishing it on, but the problem was I uninstalled and reinstalled the app, and my brain completely blanked when I did it, and I later realized I actually needed some of those projects that were on that app. Oh, nuts. So hence why, like, about halfway through the animatic, there's like a clip that says Power Director and stuff on it, because I went on a search and I found the clip. Thank goodness. This is one of the reasons I'm doing this, is so that if something like this happens again, I'll be able to find the sketches a whole lot easier than I was able to find some of these sketches previously. But anyways, enjoy the final one. Please. Okay, bye.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this life confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This life confuses your mind. When does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command. Captain, 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 why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you open arms. I see in your face there is so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace him? Light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Apologies. That voice. It can't be. Mom?
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be waiting.
Can't you see I'm waiting?
Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
So you're probably wondering, Lola, why did you re-slow down that ending bit there for that specific sketch part of this video? And I made a comment, like I put it in text, saying that when you find a way to give yourself chills, you know you've done good. That last bit from the part where I cover on, every bit of it, I was just trying to tug a little bit at people's heartstrings and, like, put what I was envisioning when I heard the song for the first time in front of me. And now, every time I hit those scenes, I'm just imagining what it will look like when I finally finish the line art, and the chills that are going to run down my spine when I finally finish it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next part later this week. Peace out,